Rima rakambondimedza makandisiya ndega, sara musangondega, musandibvunze zvikara imi zvakandiruma ndega, makandisiya ndega, sara musangondega, musandibvunze zvikara imi zvakandiruma ndega, zvakandiruma ndega.
Now, Panichin Chinunzi trauma. To try and explain what trauma is in very simple terms. Dojo kuti pakaitika chinhu chakaoma kana kuti pakaitika chinhu chakashata kwauri. Let's say one day you are driving and it was on a rainy day and there was a thunderstorm, and then there was a loud thunder, and then after that loud thunder and a flash of lightning, you lost control of the steering, you crashed into someone, then you had an accident. It is obviously not easy to recover from such an event. Something like that might stick with you even up until the day you die. But what is likely going to happen is ukapinda pa steering or ukabata steering, usually that event will flash in your eyes. Wes kukatozonaya kukarwa mabhananga yato replay zvakamboitika. And because of an occurrence that happened in the past, zvakatoitika zvikatopfuura, whatever happened ipapo, kana pana akakwara kana mota yaka damage, whatever happened, but zvakatoitika zvikatopfuura gorera zvakaitika, but iwewe unenge usati wapfuura kubva mazviri. Now a lot of us walk around with a lot of unhealed trauma and we don't even realize it. Pane vane zvavakasangana nazvo vachikura zvakatrigger a certain defensiveness matiri yekuti even pane vanhu vanokuda dzimwe nguva vachada kutaura pamwe vachingoita kunge vari kutamba newe, but because of the things that happened, because of the wounds that you carry, you are quick to defend yourself. Because maybe you grew up in an environment where it was war, where it was battle, where every day you had to look out for an arrow that is being shot your way. And you don't realize this, but it damages relationships that you have. And then you go to God praying, I want to save, I want to see, I bind the spirit of rejection. Sometimes there is no spirit of rejection, but there are things that we need to heal from. Listen, it wasn't your fault. What happened to you was not your fault. But the healing is your responsibility.
Musandibvunze zvikara imi zvakandiruma ndega, makandisiya ndega, sara musangondega, musandibvunze zvikara imi zvakandiruma ndega, zvakandiruma ndega.
So the most dangerous thing about a problem is a problem we don't see. The most dangerous condition is a condition that is not apparent. You know, one of the most difficult reasons why cancer is so hard to treat is because sometimes the moment it becomes visible, the moment it becomes apparent, the moment it becomes detectable, sometimes it would have spread so far and so wide that it gives you very little time to respond, to treat, and to react to. That's the same thing with some of the things that we have gone through. We don't realize. You just think, I know, it's just that I'm doing jairirwa. But you see, when you don't sit down and confront these issues, when you do not sit down and confront yourself, one of the things I've realized in life is people find it way, way easier to confront others. To confront munamutadzira, to confront munarukanganisa, to confront whoever is responsible for whatever thing. But people find it very difficult to confront themselves. To look in the mirror and say, I was abused, I was raped, I was molested, I was slandered, somebody lied on me, I was cheated, I was robbed, I was unfairly treated, These things happened to me. These things were not my fault. But the rest of my life is. My children cannot suffer because of the things that I went through. My spouse cannot be a victim because of the things that I went through. I need to be honest with myself. Where am I hurting? The idea is not to cover your scars. Listen, for as long as it's a scar, it's a sign that you've healed. If it's a scar, it's only a lesson. It only shows what you've been through. But if it's a wound, it means it still hurts you. It still bleeds. So if you don't pay attention to those things, there's no moving forward. So you need to confront the past so that you can move from it. You don't move from your past by running away from it, but by realizing that you are not what you went through, by realizing that you are not defined by the mishaps that took place on your way up. Ukagona kuseparata izvozvo zvakaitika kwauri nezvauri iwewe. Ukagona kuziva kuti ndakabirwa but handina munyama. Nekuti vamwe vanobva vatora madefinition, vamwe vanobva vatora matitle, vamwe vanobva vatora mazita, vanobva vazvipa an identity that is shaped out of the things that they went through. So instead of just learning from the things you went through, kugona kungodzidza kuti pakaitika ichi neichi neichi neichi, muupenyu mangwana ndinofanira kungwarira. Vanhu vakati handifaniri kubva ndafamba ndichiti munhu wese akashata, handifaniri kubva ndafamba ndichiti izvi hazviiti. Ndikufanira kungodzidza kuti pakapotseka ndepapi chandaigona kugadzirisa. And in some of the instances where you were wrong, you have to forgive yourself. Some of the bitterness and the hatred and unforgiveness that we hold against others around us is only a reflection of the unforgiveness that we harbor against ourselves in our hearts. So you need to heal. This is an urgent plea to you. Don't think this message, I know it's for someone else, I need to go. No. Introspect, really look into your life and say, where do I need to heal? How am I affecting the people around me and making them feel worthless? Because I'm only projecting the emptiness, the hurt, and the pain that I carry inside. Komborero ina.